Okay then, the 18th of May 2023. This is one we all should know very well. Well, maybe not the young ones. It's Without You. But it's not the Nielsen version. I don't know whose version it is. Maybe it wasn't his song. I'm not sure. I shall dig, but I know it. It's not the same melody in the background. But I prefer the Nielsen version for sure. So it'll probably be the one I post. But we'll see. There's a reason for it. So somebody's telling themselves they can't live without something or someone. Can't live if living is without you. Can't give, can't live anymore. Bit depressing, so let's hope it reads a bit better than that, because it's been good so far. I don't want to spoil the vibe. So let's see. Maybe that's what somebody's telling you, to keep you trapped. Can't live without you. Okay. So looking for the moon, and we want it to be the right way, because otherwise we're just confused and in turmoil. We don't want that. There it is. Oh, blow me. My card's in that. So what's going on then? Let's have a look. Our ancestors are protecting us. There is nothing coming into our aura that is negative. Financial, emotional, spiritual, mental or physical. And everything you put out must be positive as well. Words written or spoken especially. Could be developing allergies to medications. So be very careful what you put into your body. The letters B and J are connected to spirit. 2 and 29, positive energy. Grounded, because she's got a bare foot on a cushion. It's the Romanis, the travellers, the tarot readers, the psychics, the carnival people, and October the 11th. The number 11 is very close to the High Priestess. Where I come from, the carnival is October the 11th. That's how we want the moon. We've got the new moon tomorrow, but this is the 18th. It's neutral, but it does mean that we're no longer in turmoil. We see things very, very clearly, even if it is that we know it's going to be difficult. Chucking yourself into work, no communication. Burning the candle at both ends. Trying to pay the bills, get things done. 8 years. Turning your back on everything. That's it. You've decided enough is enough. Everything you've ever known or believed to be true. You will not walk this next part of the journey alone. Spirit will send someone in spirit or the flesh to walk with you. Virgo energy. 9 or the 27. We had 999 yesterday, didn't we? It's hospital doors, healing, care workers, was the lockdown. We are reevaluating, reassessing, seeing what needs to go so that we can continue on our journey with less baggage. You are not to be ungrateful because they will take more from you, and not to feel unworthy because you're turning your back on that. 7 years. You are protected. Archangel Michael, the finder of lost souls, the doctors, the priests and the lawyers, someone who can be detached, sever ties and see things clearly. Libra energy, Libra cuspa. Early Libra is Virgo, late Libra is Scorpio. We're trapped in a mental prison of our own making. There is a way out. We refuse to see it or do it because it means the end to a happy situation or a family unit. 10 months. Feeling drained, feeling miserable because there's something we want to do, there's something we should be doing, but we feel unable or unwilling, but it's all in your mind. So the major arcana is the most important thing, and they're all positive. This is a good read, even though it sounds a bit dire. 2, 29, 9 and 27. Massively important, positive energy. Healing. Following your true life path. Yeah, but somebody's not going to be happy. That's my Violet Elizabeth card. Remember, Violet Elizabeth as names or the colour violet. Negative. Someone demands too much. And they'll scream and scream and scream until they get what they want. Leo energy. But you're coming home to who you truly are. And you're going to make a statement to that fact. You are no longer banging your head against a brick wall and wasting your time. Which means there is going to be someone who's unhappy. The cup is empty. Your cup may be empty. But remember, nobody fills it but you. It is not half empty. It is not half full. It is refillable by you. Yeah. Somebody's not walking away, and that's what's keeping them depressed. There could be a drink issue here. Yeah. Playing the martyr or the victim will get you nowhere. Pisces energy. The Hanged Man. Suicides even. Number 12. Massively important. Negative energy. You're not putting your boundaries in place, and that's what Spirit was telling you to do in the first pile. And the first pile is the most important. So what you must do for this, to turn this around, is put your boundaries in place and learn to say no. Don't do things unless it's out of the goodness of your heart. You feel a lack, a bird in a gilded cage, isolated, alone, half erased, lonely in a room full of people, at least 5 years. Confusion, you're running out of options. Because there's a lot of money here. There is a businessman, a nest egg, the dragon. There is something that's really financially solid. And that's what's stopping you, I think. Capricorn energy. Early Capricorn is Sagittarius, late Capricorn is Aquarius. But miracles can happen. 1st or the 28th, massively important. Healing, hands, arms, shoulders, school days, siblings, twins, Gemini energy. It is positive attitude and thinking, and that's what Spirit needs you to have no matter what happens. Don't think of the worst case scenario, think of the best case scenario and follow it. Otherwise you will stay stuck in limbo, Groundhog Day Every day will be the same as it is today. There she is again. On herself, she is not happy. Her ego is in overdrive. She wants it her way, and she wants it now. Too demanding, especially financially. You have to release and let go. Stop being so narrow-minded and trying to control others. That won't work. Don't be stubborn. You cannot control destiny. 4 years. Yeah, somebody wants to escape. They're at a crossroads. Half in, half out. In the mind they're out, in the body they're not. This is heartache, sorrow, loss, separation. Third parties. Those of unsound mind. Elderly with dementia, Alzheimer's, etc. Wickedness even. And issues with the heart, minor surgery. Again, we're doubled up. So we've had the story. Burning the candle at both ends. Aries, Capricorn, both mentioned. Tattoos again. No longer can you sit on the fence. This has got to stop. Yeah, a decision will be made within 2 weeks. No more feeling abandoned. Yeah, definitely drink. Cancers, cancer energy. I think we had the Cancer in Mars, didn't we? It's negative energy. It's somebody not in charge of the emotions. And someone's ego is out of control. Looking for love in the wrong places. Or a narcissist. Very demanding. Drink, drugs, etc. 11th house is Aquarius energy. The house of friends, socialising, get-togethers. Wishes and dreams coming true, but only if you face this chaos head on. And there will be hope, healing and freedom. And change. The mother, the nurturer, the present. Live in the present. If you're living in the past, you're depressed. If you're living in the future, you're anxious. Live in the now. So we've got 35, which may or may not mean something to you. Door numbers, etc. It is the Three of Cups. It's about a celebration, a get-together. Don't, oh there it is. Don't walk behind me. This is what we've got on the soul pool profile. Lead me, guide me, walk beside me. Don't walk behind me, I may not lead. Don't walk in front of me, I may not follow. Just walk beside me and be my friend. Unknown. The three graces of hope, faith and charity, the bond of friendship, rely upon support from friends and other associations. 3 months. Don't attempt to go alone, you will need help. The 11th house is about associations and how we connect to others. It is the house of group alliances, ideals and aspirations. In the public or social arena, the 11th house is commonly referred to as the house of friends, but is so much more than that. It is everything that you do with the collective that comes from groups, people who identify and align with each other to make social change. By combining our energies with others, we can make our world, but more importantly, the domain of others, a better place. The 11th house has much to do with destiny. What did I say? What we decide to give before we leave this earth, our soul's purpose. The 11th house deals with the greater good and living up to an ideal. The 11th house card says that we are not in this world alone and that it's time to aim higher and go among broader society to work with others or share energies. It's not a good time to work on your own. The support of allies and other groups will be necessary. 11th house points out how we are distinct. It is a reminder that We are unique among groups of friends. When this card turns up in a reading, the focus is on friends, what groups you belong to, and who you associate with. It's Aquarius energy, it's the ankles and legs. To achieve your objectives, pooling your resources with those of others may be necessary. There will be changes in your friendships and associations. You may be able to achieve an important goal or desire based upon who you know. It represents a collective creative. A friend may have a very important information that you need to further advance your cause, or it could be through a friendship of lovers or spouses that will allow you to attain your dream. This means you are about to hook up with all the right people at the correct time. Now it is all about the people you know and what organisations you associate with. Even though it's a fortuitous time to join a class, club, society or group, it is also an important one for you to stand out. Others will support your individuality. Sometimes this card indicates the sudden appearance or disappearance of an old friend. The 11th house is also the house of stepchildren or children who belong to your lover. So, childhood, children. Issues involving such children may arise. Look to the surrounding cards. It's the friends that support you, but can sometimes indicate open enemies and rivals. It could be just spirited competition. There's your rivals. Between you and another. Bring out the best in each other. At the end, what works out is what works best for all. So don't be that victim or the martyr. It's not a good time to serve your needs only. It's time to be a comrade and give consideration to friends. So, change. Change is as good as a rest, as my granny would say. 5. Gwyneth. The Trinity knot in the circle is a symbol which represents the maiden, the mother and the crown, past, present and future, the 3 life cycles of women. Gwyneth, the mother, and the present, the mother is happy with her little fairy sprites, and the energies of Gwyneth is of nurturing. Nurturing is an aspect that one can give to others, but will also give to oneself, because you're not doing that, and that's what Spirit wants you to do. Many times it is to the detriment of our own health. We forget to put ourselves on that priority list. We hear too often that you cannot drink from an empty cup. And there's your empty cup, the Ace of Cups, in reverse, all empty. She's asking you to look where you are not nurturing yourself or being nurtured in your life. Are you living the life you wish? Does anyone in your life give back to you and support you in your time of need? Are you tired, overwhelmed, stressed, or giving too much of yourself? Yes, you are. It may be time to give back to yourself. The elementals know that this is reality, is time poor, as we fit far too much into our days. So burning the candle at both ends. Go for a bushwalk, have a cup of tea outside in nature without taking your phone with you. Be present, slow down, stop thinking too far ahead, that mental prison. And be present with yourself, your loved ones and life itself. It starts with integrating the small things, and once you become a habit, you'll find that you start increasing the small gestures and feel much calmer and peaceful for it. So, pretty much told us what we need to know, haven't they? Isis. Oh, deep freeze. There you go. There it is. Life, like the infinity slow-moving glacier, the force of the rune Isa is an unstoppable one. All you require when this rune is found in a reading is that rarest of virtues, patience. The appearance of Isa is most distressing when the question is about relationships, because this icy rune foretells a period of emotional cooling. Yet this is not necessarily a permanent state of affairs, because a thaw will eventually come, and the ice will melt. In other affairs, ice also slows events down to a crawl. Business partnerships may go through rocky patches, because expected events do not happen when they are supposed to, or when you expect them to. That's your ego talking. You may also find that any blocks to your ambitions will turn out to be a blessing in disguise, because your aims and desires will change during the period of the delay. Even though this rune is not the most comfortable to live with and can be most distressing for affairs of the heart, the cool clarity of ice bestows a calmness conductive of a quiet contemplation. The true gift of Isa is a respite from cluttered thinking, which will allow you to see your situation and prospects more clearly. It may even show you how to progress in the future to avoid the pitfalls and slip-ups that would otherwise occur. If you're involved in a creative venture of any kind, it would be a good idea to make a pause from it. Even if you believe that you are wasting time, nothing could be further from the truth. This interval will allow you to recharge your talents, and when the thaw sets in, you will thus be able to pursue your tasks with renewed vigour. Traditionally, the rune Isa are associated with the number 7. So its appearance as a final rune could indicate a period of 7 days. If it falls in the middle of a reading, it's said to emphasize the message of the other runes. However, there is no inverted meaning. If you choose to interpret it so, it suggests the message can be taken that you can go no further and must completely change direction. So, you cannot enter, you cannot pass until you sort this out, whatever it is. It's karma, 4th house of Cancer, and there's Cancer. Home and family life, what did I say? Cancer. The number 7 is also Cancer. So we need to check the chart and see where it is. It's the North Node, so it's karmic rewards. So the North Node in Cancer, the path of nurture. The soul is learning to nurture and care about itself and those around it. So it's time for you to learn how to put yourself at the top of that priority list. It's affecting the home and family life. North Node in the 4th house. The task is parenting beyond the immediate family, to nurture in the widest possible way. Karma is met through family, or previous interactions with family can be harnessed towards your soul growth. So there's a family issue here. Children, siblings, mothers, fathers, whatever it is, it's an issue. Yeah, you must be resilient. Stay as strong as the evergreen tree. Don't give up. Reassess, reevaluate, but don't you give up. Someone's heart is either in pain or there is medical issues with the heart. Imagine whatever you imagine, you will manifest. We've got the magician. He manifests his own reality. Thoughts are the building blocks of life, for everything begins with a thought. Add creativity to the thoughts, and you have imagination. Every castle starts as a castle in the air. This image is then grounded by the architects and builders. The angels are inviting you to use the power of your creative imagination to expand your horizons and picture the life that you want. When you hold a vision, the angels see the clarity of your intention and open doors to help you. The angel wisdom guides you to decide what your desired outcome will be. Be certain that you have your purest intentions, so the goodness of your heart. Then imagine your dreams and start the process of creation. Picture positive outcomes for the highest good of all. There is a way out, you just don't think you want to take it or are able to take it. Finally, Mother Earth, Gaia. What do we say about Mother Energy? The maiden, the mother and the crown. So Gaia, she's of a darker complexion. She's a mother. Gaia is the living body of the earth from which we take sustenance. The Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Warmth, darkness, deep rest and refreshment. Restoration of the deepest level of being. Restoration of a natural cycle. Creating a firm and clear foundation for a project or relationship. The earth goddess Gaia brings you the promise of regeneration through going deep within yourself to emerge with new clarity. Here's the Archangel Michael card, cutting through the bullshit with the sword. Gaia brings order to chaos. She represents stability coming into your life and safety. She demands careful preparation, and if the groundwork is done to her satisfaction, she will bring fruition to your hopes and dreams. There you go. Hopes and dreams. She will calm your fears and hold you tenderly in her mighty arms, rocking you gently into the future. She brings mothering at a deep level, understanding, nurture and guidance. Nurture yourself before you nurture others, because if you're not happy, you're never going to make anybody else happy. Thanks for listening. Speak soon. Bye.